If you went into a mom and pop store nowadays, it's rather going to be bad, good, or completely shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Originally, this video was gonna be close to like a advice video, but I thought about redoing all of this because I'm not like an advice channel. Don't, or you can listen to my advice. I'm not gonna give out like business advice properly or business like. So it's going to be turned into more like a story format. If you see my other videos, mainly the one about where I work at a liquor store, you would notice that a lot of these mom and pop shops they don't do so well, or their prices are insanely high. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad, and they don't got much employees there usually. If they do, they're probably doing somewhat well, or they're paying them like shit. I want to bring up this candy store I have in my town. I used to like this candy store, but now I don't. Because, like, I went in there, I'm trying to find this one drink. It's that nope drink, that guilty eating drink that Japan has right now. And this store, they sell a little bit of Japanese stuff. I'm not gonna lie, they stopped it selling candy for a while. I came into the store and I see the lady on her phone sitting on like a couch. They have like a small one in the back behind the counter. I'm coming in. I'm the only customer in the store, so you might think she should say hi or something, or at least put down the phone. At least ask me like what's going on or what am I looking for. Cause when you're in a mom and pop store, you gotta be right on the customers. Cause one, you're trying to be friendly with them. Cause you want to have regulars due to how that's where the money is actually. It's not all these high price items or none of these trends. It's usually regulars. Regulars are going to keep your business open. So we're going into like a store, a mom and pop store usually. They have a lot of times they should be nice to you, or well, if you're running a store, you should be nice to the customers a lot. You should greet them, you should say hi, cuz I'm going to tell you this right now, it's really easy to make regulars, and it's also really easy just to get a person to like you, at least as a stranger to them or as a customer or cashier. It's really easy to get a person to be like, oh yeah, I liked that. One of the things that any person can do when you're working at a mom and pop store is just put down your phone. That's it, and then get up and say hi to the customer. It's not like I was also on my phone and sitting around and also being somewhat distracted. But when a customer comes in, you immediately drop that and say hi to them, or at least drop it if it's not that important. Due to how it kind of makes sure the customer knows, oh yeah, they're giving me their attention, and people are attention whores. Everyone's attention whore. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone likes attention. Everyone likes getting their ego fueled. And don't be like, I'm not attention whore. Everyone's attention whore. Everyone likes it whenever you compliment them. So I'm walking through this candy store, and I finally come up to the counter and be like, "Hey, do you guys have this nope drink?" And the lady's like, didn't look away from her phone, didn't like peek her head up or look from her eyes or whatnot. She like just pointed aside while she's still on her phone, and said something like, "Oh, it's gonna be in our freezer or something." And it's like, get up, say it with a bit more enthusiasm. And I know this might be tiring if you work in retail or you work in restaurants, but like if you worked in a mom and pop shop, it's different from all these other shops. I'm gonna tell you, cause you need the customers, and if you don't have that enthusiasm, they're not gonna want to come back. Or at least if you don't give them a good enough experience the first time or the second time, then they don't want to come back because let's be real here, your prices are insane. The liquor store prices I worked at, they did like double the amount of like normal prices. It's basically we were stealing at this point, but at the same time we didn't make no money because that's what we bought it for. Like the 24 pack of Bush Lights beer was like $25 at the store, but we bought it for $24 when buying it from the company. That's not a good deal because Hy-Vee sells their beer for like $11 and they get theirs for like $10. They're making the same amount of profit, but do it way more cheaper, so they can get a lot more beers. The store I went to, this candy store I went to, I thought, okay, you know what? I'll get a quick bag of candy, something small, something cheap. I got a small bag of like banana candy because I like bananas. I go up to the cash register, and it rings up to $7. Are you shitting me? It's a small bag of candy for $7. I'm never going back to this candy store. If you own a mom and pop store, or just any kind of store, just know, if you're selling it that high and you're giving me that much bad speech, you're not gonna be open for too long. Because I'm never going back to that candy store. I have another candy store in another town that's way better. She's nice to me. She actually said hi to me for once. I go in there. She's commute driven, so she gets a bunch of people in there. Oh, their prices aren't that bad, and her things actually taste really good. The candy in her store tastes really well. This candy store I went to in my town, it sucks. The candy I bought from it, the small bag of candy, it didn't taste like bananas at all. It tastes like a way too ripe banana, if I had to say it like that. Like way too ripe. Even if you like, it's green banana. If you ever been to like a green banana before, when it's that ripe, it's even riper than that. I'm not gonna lie. And it's chewy, of course, because I bought chewy candy, so you don't get anything good out of it. But yeah, I think like all these mom and pop stores, they get like try a bit harder, because I go into them and they're giving me shit. I don't know if it's just my town, but like, no, it's not just my town, because I went to others before outside my town and it was pretty bad. I don't know what's up with some of these like business owners, thinking like they're going to be open for a while if they're like going to treat their customers this bad and treat their employees bad as well. A lot of these employees that work here, they don't get treated well, or at least like they can go find work way better places. Like, when you hire employees here, you want to make sure you be the kindest to them. At least if you're good employees. If they're bad employees, don't worry about it. Because like, if they're a really good employee, make sure you treat them well. Because the moment they see like a better looking job, like I got paid $8 an hour. The place I'm working at right now is gonna pay me like 14. Way better, just all around, and I get benefits. Like, the liquor store I went to, they were really confused about the benefits, and I think it was like 10% off on anything you want. Or no, I don't think it was anything you want. I think it was just the liquor. I couldn't get the honey or meat I sold as well. I think I had to pay full price for those. So it was just the liquor, and I'm 19 right now, so I can't, drink liquor. So a lot of these places, they don't have like employee benefits or like good amount of money to give to the employee each hour. So you gotta treat your employees like really well, or you're not going to survive too long. This restaurant in my town, they lost all their employees because it's like they opened or they moved. Actually, they've been open. They just moved to a different place, I think for rent or something. And 3 weeks into moving, they haven't paid their employees anything. So they of course lost all their employees. No shit, because like, I'm sorry, but if you're not gonna pay me for like the least last 2 weeks, if I don't see some money out of your wallet right now, if I've been working there for 2 weeks and I still haven't got paid, yeah, I'm not going to be working there anymore. I'm surprised they handled it for 3 weeks. I'm surprised they handled it for 1 week. If you didn't pull out the cash 1 week, and we were having problems when I'm a newly hired and this just place moved in, yeah, I'm going to like jump ship before like I see anything else worse. Cause like, anytime my boss at this liquor store like didn't pay me all that much, or some of the hours didn't get put in, I immediately call up my boss and be like, where's the money? And he's my uncle as well, so I know where he lives. I'll go bother him, drive up to his house and go get a couple water balloons. I'm not gonna do anything to me, probably. And it's like, yeah, if my boss forgets to pay me a little bit of money, even just like $10 off, oh yeah, I'm calling his ass. I'm calling him right now and be like, "Where's the money? I work these hours. You better pay me." So what I'm trying to say here is these places, they charge so high. They don't pay their employees. They don't give their place benefits, and if you treat your customers bad as well, just don't go there. I'm telling you, just don't go there. But thank you for listening to this video. I tried made this one a bit shorter than all my other ones. I'll probably make a part two to this video due to I just visit a bunch of like mom pop stores, and I can give like tips on like what's good, what's bad, what's completely shit. I'm not gonna lie, I can probably, when you come into a mom and pop store and you're having troubles like thinking, is this a good place I should go support? Listen to my next video I'm gonna make on this, people, because like I know when I'm stepping into a place, I can tell what place is gonna survive for the longest and what place is not gonna survive the next 3 months. But like I said earlier, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening if you do that. Uh, and have a good day.